Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone, my name is Lawat Odoridwan, the owner of Slimid Graphics. I welcome you to this class. So in this class we'll be discussing the design basis here in terms of color selection and mixing, typography and workspace setting. So let us open our Pixellab. So this is our Pixellab. I already divided this interface into 4 different segments. This upper part here, the second one here, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. The reason I didn't name this part is because this is our workspace. Whatever we are defining will appear on this space here. So for you now to know how to arrange whatever you are designing, it depends on the type of graphics you want, whether you want it to be towards the left side or at the middle or towards the right side. So you can just easily do that by setting your workspace with this ruler here. This is the ruler, so you can set it by clicking here. Then after clicking here you can set the one you want. So you can decide to set this towards the right, this at the upper part, this to the left, and this to the lower parts. So by doing, after you are done, you just click here. So by doing here, you are trying to tell us that whatever you will type in won't goes beyond this ruler that you've set. So this ruler is like setting the barrier in which all what we are importing, be it text, image, shape, or any other thing, won't goes beyond this. So for example, now let us try to import an image now. Let us import an image. I'm very sorry for the noise. So this is an image. We've imported this image. Now we can have it at the center here. We can have it at the center. We can have it towards the right side, and we can also have it towards the left side. It all depends on what you are designing. And since we already set, let me set it again. So if we are having it at the center, that means it is going to be like this. If it's towards this part, it will be like this, or this side. It all depends on how you want it. And whatever you are typing as well, it won't goes beyond this. So the ruler is just like setting a barrier. Let us type another thing. Slim Read Graphics. So this is how it is going to be. Then you can easily set the Slim Read Graphics to align with the line by shifting it towards the left side here. So can you now see that the S is touching the ruler and the G is also touching the ruler. So that's the essence of doing this. By the time you have plenty things that you want to type, and you put everything, you'll be able to align them with this ruler here. So that's the benefit of setting the workspace. For example, let me just import a work that has been done already, and you are going to see what I'm trying to explain. Okay, let us import this. Now look at this image here. Look at this image here. You can see that this graph is here. It comprises of an object, shape, and a text. Now this is the object. This lady here is the object. The text is all this congratulations, this, and the name here. Why the shape are this line and the lower line here, then with this line, this shape here. Those are the shapes that we have. So this graphics, this design comprises of 3 different elements: the object, this picture of a lady, and the picture we use as the background, and also this flag, the text, and the shapes. So those are the analysis the of this graph is here. Now look at this alignment here. Let me lock it, and now I'm going to show you. You can see that this test, they are towards the right side. With the help of this ruler, they've been able to achieve the alignment. Congratulations on your passing out. It does not go beyond this line. All this you have obeyed the clinical. They did not pass from this line, and the name does not pass this line. So this line is like a barrier. Now, assuming they don't have this line here, and they want to align this manually, even that they won't be able to achieve that. But with the help of this ruler, they've been able to do that perfectly. And you can see that with this alignment, the beauty of this design is showing already. So let me still show you. Let me show you another work. Now this is another one. Look at it here. You can see that with the help of the alignment, they've been able to achieve they've been able to bring out the beauty of the design. Now look at it here, this side. Sorry, I'm going to lock it. Now look at it. Look at it here, the line here. You can see that this with digital and the at Royal Global, they are all aligned. Assuming they didn't set this ruler, they won't be able to achieve this. So if you are setting your ruler, that means you are trying to make your work align. And if your work is aligned, there is no how the beauty won't comes out. So that's that on how to set the workspace. So we are going to move to the next, which is typography. So I will still be using this image that we have here to explain the typography. Typography is the way we are setting our fonts. You know, you can, just like we are adding beauty with colors and others, we can still add beauty to the way we write our text by using stylish fonts or any other beautiful font. For example, you can see that this boosts your business. It has a different font compared to this digital marketing. The font is also different. So all these are called typography. We are trying to bring out the beauty of the text by using a stylish and a beautiful font. Let us assume that this digital marketing, we didn't use this type of font. We just use a plain font. You know that the beauty won't be as much as how it is looking now. So that's the essence of using a beautiful font for our text. If I import another design now, you are going to see that there is no how you'll be designing without using a font. And mind you, if you are choosing any font, you need to ensure that the font goes with whatever you are designing. You won't say because you want the design to be beautiful and you just started importing different fonts in a single graphics. You imported like 5 different fonts. It's not proper. Now look at this image again. You can see that the fonts that we have here is only 2. It's not even much. It's only 2. You can still use like 2 or 3. It's okay. But you using 4 different fonts in a single graph is very bad. It won't look more beautiful again. So you can see that this boosts your business. The font they use is still the same as the one they use at Amria Global, at this Amida Ilias Amria Global here. Now the font they use at digital marketing is still the same as the one they use in writing this manager. So with this, the fonts is only 2. They only use 2 different fonts. The fonts are 2. And with this, they've been able to make the design so simple and beautiful. Now let us import another one, the one I imported earlier here. Now using this design, you see that the fonts, the easier is the fonts they are three in number. The one they use in writing the congratulation and passing out, that's one. The one they use on here on your, and the one they use here as miss, they are the same thing, so that's two. So the one they use here as Novisa Olabisi and the one they use in writing you have obeyed the guide, they are the same thing, only that this one is bolder than this. So this only comprises of three different fonts, and with this the design is also looking simple. You can even see that this on your and this miss, they are not even much. We are only trying to make it stylish, stylish and simple. So if you are designing, have that in mind, that whatever you are designing must be simple and beautiful. Don't try to complicate issue by saying you want to do complex design. Even if you want to do complex design, you still need to start from the simple design. So if you are doing simple design and by the time you finish, people will tell you that this your design is complex, but to you it is simple, because you are not trying to complicate things. But at the moment you want to start designing and you already have in mind that you want to do something that is very hard, automatically you won't be able to do it because it will become harder. So those are the things that you need to note in when designing. And also to color, you can see that the colors that we have here, they all blends with each other, starting from the green, the yellow, the red, the white, and let's just say this black that we have here, but this black is not even much. Now starting from the green, we have this green in the flag. The green is also in these clothes here, the green beds, the green that we use as a background to this on your, and the green that we use in this line, these two lines here, and the green that we also have in this logo. Now moving to yellow, we have this yellow here, we have this yellow here as well. Looking at the red, we have this red at this logo, this another red, this passing out is in red color, this mist is in red, and we also have the red here. So those are the things that you need to consider. You don't use before you can select, before you can decide on the color to use on your design. You need to know the colors that are associated with the object or the image that you are importing. You cannot just use any colors. Before I start designing this, I firstly imported this lady here. Then I now designed based on the colors that I'm having here, and that's why I'm having this green and red. Assuming I don't want to follow these colors here, I will have imported other colors, but I bet it with you that if I use any other color aside this work won't be as beautiful as this. Same thing as the image I imported earlier. So let me delete it and imported the image back. This image here, you can see that here I only make use of blue and white. I derive this blue and white from this object here. You know that this object comprises of different colors such as red, yellow, black, blue, and white. So by the time I started designing, I already use the blue and white. I use this blue as background, blue and white as background. Then at this aspect of blue, I use white on it. I didn't use yellow. I can still use yellow because yellow is part of all this, but I'm trying to make it simple. That's why I use white. So you too, you can try that by yourself. Don't try to complicate things. Ensure you are using a simple font, simple color, that goes with the image that you've imported. Now let us try what I just explained with this image that I have here. You can just analyze this image. Let us place it at the center here. Let us analyze the colors that we have here. I will import shapes now, because I can see that we only have 4 different colors in this. So we have 4 different colors in this image here. Now the first one is the black. The color of the hair is in black color. This is it. Now this color of clothes is wine. So let us have it. Now you can just select it by using this part. Click on it, then you click on the part that you want. Yes. So now we have the white. We already have it, this shape as white. Then this color of complexion. So let us use the color picker to select it. So these are the colors that we have in this image that I imported. So you can make use of all this color. It all depends on how you want it. Now for example, you want to choose background. You can decide to use either white, either this or this. It all depends on the one that goes with the image, with the design rather. Now let us start by using a black background. We're going to see if it goes with it or not. This black. Can you see that this black is still not bad? We can still use it. Let us use this white. The white is also good. These are the complexion color is not bad as well, and the wine is not bad. Can you see now? Now compare it with, if I'm just using any other color, or this or this. Can you see that the beauty is not as using this or this, because we already have this color in the image that we imported. So I prefer this because I think this goes with it. Now we already choose this. For this font, the color of the font can also be, we are not going to use the color of the background again. So we are going to choose the color for this text in these remaining black and in these remaining 3 colors that we have. So the color can be this, white or black. So looking at this, I think either the white or the wine will goes with it. So let us just use white. Let's use this white. So I'm going to delete the remaining shape, or let me just hide them. Let me hide this. Let me hide this wine. This. Let me lock them as well. Okay, this is Limerick graphics now. Can you see now? I can place it like this. So don't let us use Limerick graphics. Let us use congratulations to me. Let us use this. And let us set it at the, let us set the alignment at the middle. And we are not going to use this font as well. I already explained the typography. You can see that this font does not go with this design. So if we try to use another font, for example, we can use this Trajan Pro. Can you see now that this can you see that this is okay than the former fonts? Now, congratulations to me. I'm about to become a professional graphic designer. So let us use this now. So you can set the alignment at the center as well. Then you make it. So we are going to change So we are going to change the font as well. In this, I'll be using a single font. We use Stranger Pro Bold for the congratulations to me. So we are going to use the same Trajan Pro, but this one is not bold. So can you see now that with this, the beauty of the design is already coming out. Now you can just try to add something like shape to this design, maybe a circular shape like this. No, sorry. Then you can reduce the opacity and increase the stroke. Then you can make the stroke in this color. I get it now. So you can just place it here. Are you seeing it now? You can copy it and place it here as well. Can you see that this background is not plain any longer? And if you don't want to do it in this way, you can still make it. You can just try to not to reduce the opacity, then make the color the same thing. So you can just put it here, then to the back. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing? I believe you are getting what I'm trying to explain now. And if you don't want to put it here, you can still put it, or you make it border like this. Then you put it at the back. We are trying to divide this into two now. So all these are different ways of bringing out the beauty of our design. So I can still do it in this way. You can reduce it, then reduce the opacity. I see it now. Then shift to the back. Can you see now? All these, we are just trying to make design to be beautiful. So these are the things that you need to know. Whenever you are designing, just have it at the back of your mind that you don't want a complicated design. You want your design to be simple. By the time, so if you are designing this for a client now, there is no way the client won't love it, because it is very, very simple. Then, assuming you want to write phone number or any other things, now you can just add towards this side. You can place it here, then write the phone number and any other thing that you can even change the color to the color we use, the color of the cycle. This one, you can put. Then you write whatever you want to write. So we have different ways. All depends on expertise and practice. If you are not practicing, you can't get all this. So that's why you need to practice harder. I already show you different words that have been done, and you can see the way they blend things. So if you want to analyze this now, you can see that it's very, very easy to analyze. We use this color. If they ask you where did you derive this color from, you just tell them from the complexion of this man that we are having here. For the white color, we derive the white color from the underwear, the white underwear. Then this cycle, the color is from the clothes, and this we also derive it from the cloth as well. So all these are what we need to consider whenever we want to design. So this is going to be the end of today's class. So in our next class, I will be teaching you how to make different flyers. So I'm going to send the resources that I use. So you two are going to try it by yourself in the next class. So thank you very much. See you in next class.